Hello everyone, I am Duo and welcome back to another video, and today we are doing a challenge series that will likely not last all that long, but hopefully I will actually give you a satisfying conclusion to it. This is a hardcore achievement hunter series, so basically, like it says, hardcore mode, and effectively the end goal is to try and get every advancement in the game. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of frame lag here while the world generates, and I guess I'll see you on the other side. Given that... oh, okay, that's a lot of lag. Hello, B! What a thing to see right off the bat. Given that getting every single advancement in the game is way too ambitious for, well, an end goal, and given that if I die once, this is all over, I'm gonna start by aiming to kill the Ender Dragon in hardcore mode first, and if I last that long, then we'll go on and kill the Wither too. And if we survive that long, then I guess it's free reign to go for every other advancement in the game. So we're just doing the standard normal Minecraft things, so that's the crafting table. We're gonna need to get more sticks as well. And of course, we're not really going to be getting sentimental. We're not going to be building anything memorable, any great structures, because let's face it, none of it matters here, because that's not the focus. Obviously, if there's an advancement somewhere that requires building, I don't know if there is any off the top of my head, but say that there is, then we'll complete it for the sake of getting that advancement. So right off the bat, we need to get Stone Age and getting an upgrade. Pretty basic, we can do that. That's the first one. Popped right out there. And if we get about, I don't know, 18 stone, we can knock out the getting an upgrade as well, and we'll see where it goes from there. And let's get that stone pickaxe, and there we go, getting an upgrade. And then we move on to the iron stuff. That will be a little bit later down the road, maybe in an episode's time. But now we need to do the other important stuff, like cut down more trees and get some meat, otherwise we will starve to death and subsequently fail this entire challenge. Okay, so I had a weird thing where my start-stop recording hotkey just decided to die on me. So I had to change it from F10 to F12, but oh well. So the sun is probably going to set soon. Ideally I would have liked to have found some sugarcane, but I have not. So that sucks, but that also means, oh, beehive. That means that we should probably start digging down, even if we don't have that, because the sun's gonna set soon, and if we're still on the surface by the time the sun sets, then that would be very bad news for us. Oh, there's a cave. Oh god, okay, not down there, not down there. We cannot afford to go down there. Okay. So the reason I started making Minecraft videos again, and I'm actually uploading more than once a decade, is because, well, my college has closed due to the coronavirus outbreak, meaning that, well, I have a 6-month break, which I think is absolutely insane, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Naturally, the actual coronavirus isn't all that fun, because, you know, people getting infected, it kind of sucks. But the actual, I don't know, the notion of having an early break and having my exam results, or having, like, exam results without actually doing exams, I think that's pretty funny. Okay, so let's craft us a door here. Okay, so I fixed it up a bit. Doesn't look pretty in the slightest, but it is zombie-proof. Well, now it is. Now it is zombie-proof, so we can continue doing our stuff in peace. And there is one more advancement we can easily get, and that is to sleep. Just looking at our list of advancements here, we've slept, we need to get some bees, and there's a load of other stuff that we could easily attain, but not in this episode. So naturally our next course of action would be to go mining so we can start filling this out, expanding this part of the advancement tree, and given that we have no other, like, cave system, or at least we don't want to risk for now going into a cave system, I think the best course of action would be to start digging down. Oh yes, and I'm starting to get a bit hungry, and I pretty much almost forgot about one very important thing, and it would be very bad if I forgot to do this thing, and then subsequently, like, die from it, and that is to actually get some food up and running. So that's going to need an extra piece of coal, and just bung that in there. And of course we need to also solve the storage situation, because we're running low on inventory space. Well, we're not, but just for when we do, we're going to need to... Oh god, okay, maybe not. Okay, we're going to put it back here. This hovel is going to be very cramped for now, but it is our best chance at staying alive for now. It would also be a very smart move to keep everything really well lit, for the purposes of if we actually end up not leaving it well lit, then a creeper could spawn and end this series very quickly, which is definitely not what we want. Well, we want to, like, actually complete the challenge in a reasonable amount of time, but we actually want to end it without being blown to pieces, or becoming an arrow porcupine. One of the two. Okay, so we haven't quite hit Y11 yet, far from it actually, but we found our first little snippet of iron, which I will take. And is that enough to... Okay, that's enough to get a pick and a shield, which is still pretty good. Not quite for a sword, shield, and pick, but that is enough for a start. And after a bit of waiting, I now have my smelted ingots, which got me an advancement. And will this give me an advancement? Yes, it will. And of course, we need to get a shield, which won't give us an advancement, but it will allow us to get further advancements in the sense that we won't hecking die. So now that I'm down at the Y11 level, I now have... I also had to clear out this annoying gravel patch. As you can see, it started around here. And I've come across a little bit of redstone. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, but maybe some super cheaty hacky thing to get one of the advancements. Maybe that really cheaty or really difficult one right at the end where you need to imbue yourself with every single potion effect. And of course we have enough iron here to make a couple more things. Maybe a little bit of armor and a sword, which will be mighty important for going up against whatever the hell we come across. And of course, gold will also be very much instrumental in actually surviving, because we could potentially make golden apples. I mean, they're a bit expensive and we're not in ultra hardcore mode, so they're not necessary. But you never know. We could also make golden carrots, which I know they're expensive, but they're extremely useful in terms of saturation level. I can hear a skeleton outside and it's making me really uneasy. I'm just gonna ignore it, but I'm really tempted to break that block to have a look. But I know if I do, then very bad things could happen, given that the outside is literally right there. So I'm gonna try my best not to do that. Yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Okay, so at the end of that, we were left with 6 gold, which is in there, 17 redstone, and 21 iron ingots. And you know what that means? That means that we can craft another pick, which we will do right now. We can craft a sword to defend ourselves, and we can craft some of the most important components of armor. And of course I'm going to include a shovel in there because the gravel at the moment has proven to be a big pain in the butt. And there is the suit up advancement right there, meaning that we're doing a pretty damn good job at the moment. I haven't even taken damage at the moment, so if that's testament to how well I'm doing right now, then so be it. As you might have guessed, the next things up on the list is to get a lava bucket, to build a portal, deflect an arrow with a shield, acquire diamonds, and those 2 are a little bit later, so these 4, I'm pretty sure we can knock them out today at the very least. Maybe that one a bit later, depends on how lucky we get, but we shall see. Uh-oh, I've come across a pit of lava. If I fall in this, it's instant game over for me. But I'm sure that around this lake we can find some very valuable materials. So I'm not really that panicked, although I'm gonna be a little bit cautious going around this because who knows what bad things could happen. It's a very risky maneuver for just a bit of iron, but you know what? Screw it, we're gonna need this stuff later on, and if we don't get it, we're pretty much dead anyway. Okay, let's grab this, and oh, okay, I was not expecting that. Maybe I should have, because I saw it loop around earlier. So is this just one big ring road of death? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay then. Yeah, there's no more diamonds here, and that's where I came in. I'm not gonna bother with this coal here, because that is death waiting to happen. Oh boy, we hit the jackpot. If you aren't familiar with my resource pack, those right there are diamonds. Okay, let's see how many of them there are. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that would be enough for 6 jukeboxes, or a diamond pick, and an enchanting table, plus 1 extra. That 1 extra I'll probably save up for something like crafting diamond armor later on. But this is excellent news. So now we can pretty much wrap up our mining session for today. Or at least for now, yeah. And also, I quickly set up this little cook station for to craft the remaining iron ingots needed to craft a helmet and some boots. So let's don those, and while we're at it, we better make an axe as well. Okay, there we go. And also, let's get ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Oh, would you look at that, so colourful. Okay, so now we need to craft a bucket, which I just did. Dump all the rest of our junk in this chest, including the diamonds. My rationale is that I don't want to lose them, but let's face it, if I die, I lose everything regardless of where I stash it. So maybe that's not so smart. And finally, my hunger bar has depleted, which means that I actually need to eat now. It's amazing how long you can survive without needing to eat at the beginning of a Minecraft world if you don't take damage. Now, I may well do that here, just depends if there are any mobs. Okay, there's a water source over there. Do I run? Okay, yes I do. Oh god, that's a big pit. Okay, grab the water, run back. It reminds me of this, that garbage scene from SpongeBob SquarePants where, oh Jesus! Ah! Get away from me! Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, get away from me. And there we go, we got we knocked out 2 advancements in 1. How about that? Okay, there we go. I think we handled that with grace, and that guy was pretty much a goner the moment he saw us. Okay, so now we have that water bucket, we can go downstairs and mine some obsidian. Okay, well here we are, the ever so sketchy bit of obsidian, or lava pit. Okay, let's just grab that lava advancement, and now we can pretty much cover the entire lava pool in the black stuff. Mainly so we don't fall in it and, you know, die. Okay. And this will take a while. This will definitely take a while, but we will get our first pieces of obsidian. I'm aiming for about 14 of them. And there we go, 14 pieces of obsidian. And that will be enough to get ourselves an enchanting table once we have the sugarcane, and enough to get ourselves a nether portal, assuming we miss out on the corners. Which we will, by the way. Don't worry, I won't put those in there. And you know what that means? I think now that we've fulfilled every objective we needed to do, look at the amount of them that we knocked out this episode. So I guess that means it's time to end off for today. I will come up with a list of objectives to beat in the next episode, and we will go tackle those. But anyway, yep, that's it from me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe for more. But anyway guys, I am Duo, and I will catch you all in the next video.